Have you ever wondered what secrets might linger behind a closed door, especially one as elusive as room 207? Every structure, every brick, every door has a story to tell. But some stories are shrouded in a veil of mystery, and room 207 is one such enigma. It's not just any room, it's an entity that has been the subject of countless whispers, rumors, and legends. Located in a nondescript building, room 207 is a place that has intrigued and frightened generations. Its reputation precedes it, and the tales surrounding it are as numerous as they are chilling. Imagine a room that seems to breathe with a life of its own. A room where inexplicable noises echo off the walls at the dead of night. Whispers that sound like hushed conversations, footsteps that seem to wander aimlessly, and chilling drafts that seem to appear from nowhere. Sightings of spectral figures, shadows that move without a source, and objects that shift of their own accord. These are not just figments of an overactive imagination, they are accounts from people who have dared to venture into room 207. And then there are the strange occurrences, the inexplicable incidents that defy logic and reason, lights flickering without cause, doors opening and shutting on their own, and the pervasive feeling of being watched. It's as if room 207 has a mind of its own, a dark and mysterious mind that doesn't appreciate uninvited guests. But what fuels these tales? What gives room 207 its eerie reputation? Some say it's haunted, cursed even. Others believe it's a portal to another dimension, a gateway to the other side. The possibilities are as limitless as they are terrifying. The mystery of room 207 is as intriguing as it is daunting. It's a puzzle that has yet to be solved, a riddle that continues to baffle even the most seasoned of paranormal investigators. Yet the question remains, what really happened in room 207? Dare to venture into the depths of the unknown as we unravel the truth of room 207. This room, encased within the time-worn walls of an edifice that predates many of our grandparents, has been the silent witness to countless stories. Room 207, with its worn-out wooden floors and peeling wallpaper, is a relic from another era, an era when the building was not steeped in unnerving mysteries. Some say the first signs of strange occurrences began with the room's earliest inhabitants. The Johnsons, a seemingly normal family of three, were the first occupants. Yet they departed abruptly after only a few months, their faces etched with fear and unease. Whispers of inexplicable events and eerie noises in the dead of night began to circulate, with the Johnsons' hasty exodus being the first unsettling hint of room 207's peculiar nature. Then came the Bakers, a couple with a love for old architecture. Their stay was marked by a series of uncanny events. From misplaced objects to shadows dancing on the walls, the Bakers bore the brunt of room 207's oddities. Despite their initial enthusiasm, they too left in haste, their eyes echoing the same terror that the Johnsons had carried. The building itself, a grand Victorian structure, was erected in the late 19th century. It was a symbol of opulence and grandeur, its illustrious past contrasting starkly with its present-day reputation. The first whispers of strange happenings can be traced back to the early 20th century, coinciding with the first occupants of room 207. The air within room 207 is heavy with an uncanny silence, an eerie stillness that sends chills down the spine. The room emanates an inexplicable aura, one that has both intrigued and terrified those who have dared to reside within its walls. Often the room is engulfed in an unsettling cold, the chill seeping into one's bones, a stark reminder of the room's haunting past. But the tale turns darker as the incidents grow more bizarre and chilling. Prepare yourself as we delve into the spine-chilling incidents that have etched room 207 in the annals of the unexplained. Let's start with the first recorded incident. It was a foggy Tuesday evening when a weary traveler checked into room 207. He was hoping for a restful night, but instead he was greeted by an eerie chill that seemed to permeate the room. As he tried to sleep, he heard whispers that seemed to come from the very walls themselves, echoing tales of sorrow and despair. Moving on to the second incident, a group of young adventurers rented room 207 for a night of thrill-seeking. They scoffed at the tales of the room, considering them nothing more than urban legends. Yet, as midnight approached, their laughter faded. The lights began to flicker erratically. The temperature dropped drastically. And then, out of nowhere, they heard a gut-wrenching scream that seemed to originate from within the room. Terrified, They bolted from room 207, vowing never to return. The third incident involved a seasoned paranormal investigator. Intrigued by the stories surrounding room 207, she decided to conduct a night-long vigil in the room. Armed with her equipment, she bravely settled in for the night. Around 3 in the morning, her equipment started picking up unexplainable readings, and she felt an unseen force tugging at her. She left the room as dawn broke, visibly shaken and utterly convinced of the room's otherworldly occupants. The fourth event is perhaps the most disturbing. A couple staying in room 207 reported seeing apparitions in the room. They described seeing a figure, cloaked in darkness, standing by the foot of their bed. The figure would stare at them, its presence heavy with an inexplicable dread. They left in the middle of the night, leaving behind their belongings. These are just a few among many unsettling incidents that have occurred within the confines of room 207, each tale more chilling than the last, adding to the macabre lore of room 207. As the incidents pile up, one can't help but wonder what malevolent force occupies room 207. With such eerie occurrences, various theories and speculations have been put forth, but which hold water? As we delve into the mysteries that surround room 207, it's impossible not to be drawn into a web of theories and speculations. They range from the supernatural to the scientific, each more intriguing than the last. Each theory, however, only adds another layer of enigma to room 207. Some believe that room 207 is a hotspot for paranormal activity. Ghosts, spirits, even poltergeists, they argue, are drawn to this particular room for reasons unknown. They point to the inexplicable events, the strange sounds and movements as evidence of the otherworldly. The room's chilling aura, they say, is a telltale sign of a spectral presence. Then there are those who advocate for a more scientific explanation. They propose that room 207 could be sitting on a magnetic field anomaly, causing disturbances in electronic devices and possibly even influencing the human brain. This could explain the feelings of unease, the hallucinations, and the general sense of something being not quite right. Yet another theory posits that room 207 could be a mere psychological experiment, a study of fear and human behavior. The proponents of this theory suggest that the room's reputation and the power of suggestion could be enough to instill fear and cause hallucinations in those who enter it. And of course, there are those who believe that room 207 is simply a room, with nothing unusual about it. They argue that the strange occurrences can be chalked up to coincidence, overactive imaginations, or even elaborate hoaxes. Each of these theories brings its own element of intrigue and suspense, adding to the enigmatic allure of room 207. And while some may hold more credibility than others, none have been definitively proven or disproven. Yet the truth of room 207 remains elusive, shrouded in a cloak of mystery. Despite the passage of time, the enigma of room 207 continues to baffle and intrigue. This room, shrouded in secrecy, has become more than just a number on a door. It is a symbol of the unexplained, the inexplicable, the things that make us question our understanding of the world around us. The story of room 207 is a testament to the power of mystery. It has captured the collective imagination in ways that few other tales have. It has become a touchstone for those who seek the unexplained, a beacon drawing in those with a thirst for the unknown. What is it about room 207 that continues to captivate us? Is it the chilling incidents, the strange occurrences, the whispers of the unseen? Or is it simply the idea that something somewhere exists beyond our comprehension, a puzzle that refuses to be solved? From seasoned paranormal investigators to curious passers-by, the allure of room 207 remains as potent as ever. It has become a part of our cultural consciousness, a symbol of the enduring fascination we have with the unknown. As we delve into the story, we find ourselves drawn into a labyrinth of questions, each one leading us deeper into the heart of the mystery. What happened in room 207? Why does it continue to affect people in such profound ways? And perhaps most importantly, will we ever find the answers we seek? The enigma of room 207 is a reminder that the world is full of mysteries waiting to be explored. It is a call to the curious, the intrepid, the seekers of truth. It beckons us to look deeper, to question everything, to never stop searching for answers. And yet, as we stand before the door of room 207, we are reminded that some mysteries are meant to remain unsolved. Some doors are meant to remain closed, because as much as we yearn for answers, there is something inherently thrilling about the unknown, about the questions that linger, about the mysteries that continue to captivate us. The door of room 207 remains closed, its secrets untold, its mystery unsolved.